Hi there and welcome to Masterpiece Corner. I'm Brandon and today I want to talk to you a little about a book called The Watchers. Now The Watchers is actually a series. There are 4 books in the series starting with The Watchers. Then we have The Seekers, The Saints, and the last book is The Last. And first off, I'd like to go ahead and read the book description to you to give you an overall idea of what it's about. 16-year-old Clare Michaels has always known the truth, that she is the daughter of a fallen angel. That truth has made her life hell. She has spent her entire life running from the children of the fallen. A secret, centuries-old war has divided her kind, and there are only 2 options if the others find her. Join the fight or die. Clare's only ally in her running is her mother, Ellen. They have always hidden in large cities away where they could blend and disappear. So when Ellen decides to move Clare to the tiny town of King's Cross, Ellen's hometown, Clare is skeptical. But King's Cross ends up being more dangerous than even she could imagine. A dark creature is stalking the locals. Clare keeps hearing the thoughts of someone determined to kill her, and a boy in her class named Daniel seems absolutely determined to become her friend. Clare is not certain which of the 3 is worse. But it is through Daniel's help that Clare is able to understand her angelic heritage, save lives, and come to grips with her destiny as one of the Watchers. So this is a fascinating story, really. It's a coming-of-age story, primarily a young adult novel, although from my experience and from the reviews that I've read, even adults seem to like this novel. When I first read it, I really was surprised. I approached the book, with the attitude that, this is a young adult novel and, maybe I really wouldn't like this sort of thing. But that old saying, never judge a book by its cover, you have to live by it. Because when I read this book, I was just completely surprised, completely blown away. This book is solid through and through. It's an original idea, which is something that is very hard to come by these days. The characters are very memorable. You really feel drawn into the characters. You feel sympathetic towards them. So really, the character development is quite strong in this novel. Also, just the writing style itself. The way that the author uses descriptions is just really something else for this sort of novel. And I think also from what I gather that this book, that the author intended not to dumb down the book, so to speak, for a younger audience. When I was reading through it, I could tell that the author seemed to have a profound respect for the young adult audience, and didn't in any way try to dumb down the content for them. The author uses words that really make you think. You come across a word that you don't know and you go look it up. And that's what I did. So that's really something intriguing about this novel, and kudos to the author for doing that. Another point that's really valid is the plot, the overall idea behind the novel is solid. You have Clare Michaels and her mother, Ellen. Their whole lives together, they've been roaming around the entire United States, moving from city to city. They haven't ever really established a home place, so to speak. So when Clare's grandfather leaves them this house in King's Cross, North Carolina, it's really a chance for them to have a home, finally. But little do they know that coming back to Ellen's hometown could bring quite a bit of trouble, but adventure at the same time. This story is really deep on so many levels. It deals with the Nephilim, fallen angels, and it has a great balance of action, romance, a little bit of fantasy horror tied in there as well. And like I said before, it's a great coming-of-age story. So, all in all, I would give this book, out of 5 stars, I would give it at least a 4.8. So, in my opinion, it's just a really well-written book. I've also read the following books in the series, and they are equally as great. So I would highly recommend that you check out the Watcher series by Lynnie Purcell. It's available on Barnes & Noble, Amazon, Kobo, Apple, and Smashwords as well. So go check it out and read on. I really enjoyed it.